Well, today has been frustrating, and my bananas are disgusting, so we're gonna make some banana bread. I actually texted my grandma earlier because her banana bread is the best banana bread ever. It's probably because she's my grandma and she loves me, but she gave me her recipe, and I'm gonna share it with you. Her recipe uses shortening. I will not be doing that because shortening is disgusting. Her recipe is also in cups, but most of the things I think I can very quickly put into grams because that's how I weigh things. So I'll tell you the recipe in grams and in cups. So it's half a cup of shortening. There are 2 cups in 1 pound of butter, so half a cup is 112 grams. Soft butter, you can also use shortening if you want, but I'm judging you. Then it is 1.5 cups of sugar. There are 200 grams of sugar in 1 cup, so that is 300 grams of sugar. It just says to cream this well and then add the eggs, which there are 2 of. This is what we're looking at. You could probably get it creamed a little bit better if you used a stand mixer, but I just don't feel like pulling mine out today. So this is after being creamed with 2 eggs. If you're ever wondering if your stuff is well creamed enough, I'm saying creamed a lot, you can take a little bit between your fingers and move it around, and if you can still feel large granules of sugar, it's not creamed enough. If you can basically not feel them at all, then it's perfect. You can also taste it, and if it tastes delicious, it's probably good. This recipe requires buttermilk, which I do not have, but it's only a 1/4 cup. So if you're ever in a situation like this, put a little bit of milk in a thingy. I think that's more than a 1/4 cup. There we go. And you can add just a little tiny splash of vinegar. Use either apple cider or white vinegar. Don't use like red wine vinegar. It will taste disgusting. But essentially all buttermilk is curdled milk. We used to do this in school. You can also add lemon juice. Basically any acid will cause your milk to kind of curdle and get really gross looking, and that's basically what buttermilk is. So it says sift in the dry ingredients, alternating dry ingredients and buttermilk. So the dry ingredients are 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm using gluten-free flour because I want to eat it. So I'm gonna just do 1 cup of gluten-free flour, the baking soda and the salt, add a little bit of the buttermilk, mix it up, 2 more cups of flour, finish mixing the rest of the buttermilk. Again, it is 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm not going to mess with this recipe for elevation. I'm just going to see what happens. Alright, mixed enough. We're going to add the rest of the buttermilk. Another cup of gluten-free flour. Once that's done, mine is pretty thick, like hard to mix it thick. We're gonna do 1 cup of mashed bananas, so I have 3. I think that's enough. I feel like that's what we did when I was a kid. I'm just gonna mash these with a fork, because that's the easiest. You can also use a whisk, but then it gets all stuck in the whisk. I feel like this was always my job when I was making banana bread with my grandma, was to smush up the bananas, because that's an easy thing for a child to do. I also realized that I forgot to put vanilla in here. It's supposed to be 1/2 teaspoon. It's probably enough. So then it just says add the bananas and 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. I think these are already chopped, yeah. Is it pecans or pecans when it's in something?
It's in a pie. It's a pecan pie.
What if it's in banana bread?
Pecan.
What is
it? For me, it's just pecan pie. Pecan pie.
This looks delicious. Taste how it used to taste. It's gonna go in the oven, 325 for an hour, and I think it said 1.25 hours into this pan, well sprayed. You'll have to come back.